What is going on, guys? So in the title, it says my jackets that I'm gonna be wearing for 2024. So I know it's the summertime right now, but eventually in a few months, fall and winter is gonna be coming around. And near the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024, I was browsing around the marketplace like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and I just found some really good deals on jackets. And it was just time. It doesn't have to be time, but I just decided to go through a phase of wanting to buy some jackets. That's one of the things that I really like for some reason. I just like jackets. I like all the designs, and I like how warm it makes you feel and how it makes you look and things like that. But before I show you my collection, I just wanted to give you a heads up that, in this notes here, it says, my styles and preferences has changed over the years, and I'm in a different phase. I used to like these wool jackets or whatever like that, these GQ and stylish jackets, long trench styles, pea coats, bombers, military stuff, and other jackets in between. But the issue is a lot of those jackets are too heavy and they're not comfy enough compared to the other jackets that I'm into now. It doesn't mean I don't like the look, but I just prefer other types of jackets. The other ones I like, they're just lighter, and they keep you even warmer compared to the other fashionable ones. So one of those heavy jackets I was talking about, this one I actually just sold on eBay. I think like 14-15 bucks. But this is gonna be the last time I wear it. But yeah, this one of those, is really heavy. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's heavy enough compared to all the Patagonia puffers that I be wearing, the down sweaters or whatever like that. But it doesn't look too bad. But to me, it kind of outdate. It's kind of outdated now. Whatever. There's always somebody that's gonna make it look fashionable, but I'm just not into it. So it's gone for 2024. I've had this thing probably like easily at least 8 years, and I barely ever wore it at all. Maybe I wore it no more than like 10 times. So it's time to get rid of it. Let's go through my collection. So in for 2024, I know I'm many years late. I'm probably easily 4 to 5 years late on this, but I know I said no more wool jackets or whatever, but I think this is the main fashionable one that I end up buying. And like I said, I'm many years late on this. Everyone was wearing it a number of years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. It still looks good. And the thing is, I bought it in the marketplace for 50 bucks. This is a Banana Republic jacket right here, and you know those jackets usually retail for like $200 to $300. But what do you think here? This is a really fashionable piece right here. And like I said, I'm in a different phase of my life where I don't dress up as much as I used to. I used to be wearing, dress up shirts, fancy sweaters, and all the other stuff. I used to layer up to make me look stylish. But now I really care more for the jackets where I can just put on a t-shirt in the cold and just throw on a nice warm jacket. But this is the only fashionable piece I think that I really got. What do you think? What do you guys think of this look right here? For 50 bucks, I don't think I can go wrong. And especially if I do want to look stylish, I can just throw this on with a button up shirt or whatever like that, or just whatever. But I do like this for the price. Most definitely 50 bucks. I don't think I can go wrong. The guy, he just bought it, ended up being too small, and I got a good deal, pretty much brand new. But let's go on to the next jacket. Okay, so this one here is my Patagonia Retro Pile. So in the previous video, I showed you another retro pile that I had. It was more like a tan vanilla color, whatever like that. So I ended up selling both of those. I had a medium and a large, but the large just fits me better. But I ended up finding this brown color here. I'm usually not a fan of brown, even though I just bought that camo brown wool jacket, and then I happened to get this too, but I call this a Tanuki Brown Patagonia Retro Pile. This is now part of my collection. I just bought this at the beginning of 2024. Used, Look at that. So what do you think about this right here? This is just something really lightweight and easy to throw on when it's not too cold. You know, a little chilly day or whatever like that. You just throw this Retropile jacket on. It's always that classy Patagonia look that they've had for like I don't even know how long. I'm pretty sure at least 15 years. But yeah. I'm still debating on if I should keep it just because I have bought so many jackets for this year, and I kind of feel bad that maybe I should downgrade some of my collection. But anyways, let's look at the next one here. So this one here is the Patagonia. So this is the Patagonia 2.5L or 2L torrent shell insulated. So most of the torrent shells are not insulated, and I got this pretty much like the butt end of the before they discontinued it. This one is, let me see here, spring of 8. Oh, so this one here is fall of 2020. So it's only 4 years old, and honestly, this is pretty much brand spanking new. I got it like right at, I think, like $90 or whatever. So you know, a torrent shell non-insulated, you'll pay easily like, I think like 120, 130 for it. But I have this insulated, and what do you think about this? So, you know, beads off all the rain here, and is windproof. Good for fall and early winters or whatever like that. And like I said, I just want to throw on a t-shirt and then just throw this on. Nice and comfy right here. Yep, even has pit zips right here. Pit zips. It has everything that the other torrent shell has. It's just nicely insulated. It's not heavily insulated, but I think it's decent enough. But I think they got rid of this or discontinued this just because people prefer the regular torrent shell over insulated. But I'll take it. So I am trying to go in level of warmth or whatever like that. But yeah, this is the Patagonia Silent Down. So I don't know. I mean, I love my down sweaters or whatever, but this is Silent Down right here, and I got this at a pretty decent price too, like right at under 100, even though I think this thing retails at 300. So I saved myself like 60 to 70%. You know what I mean? And like I said, this one and this one is pretty much brand new as well, almost. You know, I think a lot of people just buy jackets and you know, they wear it a few times, and next thing you know, it just ends up being buried at the bottom. And a few years later, they realize like either they don't like it anymore, or they just want to rotate their wardrobe or whatever, and then they end up reselling it. Thank you to all the people who end up reselling their jackets. You know, because yeah, this a Silent Down right here. What do you think? So it's just a classic puffer, you know, and has a hood, but it's zipped in right now. So I zipped in the hood, but yeah, I mean, this is what I'm coming into 2024 with right here. It's this jacket. I like it. Keep me nice and warm. It's really cozy. You know, I think it's a little bit warmer compared to the down sweater, so that's why you know, I'm probably gonna keep it. I did feel bad about that one just because I do have 2 down sweaters already, so it was like you know, maybe I should keep it or maybe I shouldn't. I just don't know, but it's just the fact that I got such a good deal on it. But let's go on to the next one. So I just reviewed this one before, so I rarely ever buy sports jackets. I don't know why I never got into that phase, but you know, got me this Atlanta Braves dugout jacket right here. I'm looking like one of those dugout coaches or whatever, but yeah, it's really simple. 4 pockets right here, and this is exactly what it looks like right here, coming in for 2024, looking like a Braves coach. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what do you think? Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it just because I already just did a review on it, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's one of the stylish pieces if you're in the you know, in sports world, you know what I mean? So you can look like sporty or whatever like that. But usually the stylish pieces I used to like was more like you know, like dressy. Okay, so this is another Patagonia right here. This is, I don't know how you pronounce it, Topley or Topley or whatever like that, but yeah, this is one of my favorites just because I got it at such a good deal. There's regular price $400, whatever, and I got it around 130. So not a bad price. The reason why I didn't mind paying 130 for this, just because they use the same waterproofing as their snowboarding and ski jackets, which means that's pretty high tier quality when it comes to waterproofing. And I was like, okay, I wouldn't mind a jacket that was more waterproof, just because all the puffers that I wear, such as the down sweater and stuff like that, are not waterproof. You know, it would beat off some, but this will most definitely give you full waterproof protection. Is, you know, none of it's ever 100% waterproof, but at least this will be a better you know, thing for me right here. But yeah, what do you think? So, and it has a hood here, nice hood, keep me nice and warm and toasty, whatever. But yeah, it has all the pockets. I wish there was zippers on here, but there's not. There's no zippers on these hand pockets. You stick your hand in to the pockets, no zippers. Even this top pockets right here, no zippers. It's just button up. So that's my only quirk about it. The only thing I don't like. And this, you can put your cell phone right here, and then you have an internal pocket right in there as well. Yeah, there's not much to complain about this. I mean, this is a fully functional weather type jacket right here. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy stylish as far as, like, you know, looking like you know, looking all GQ and stuff like that. It's just really Patagonia type jackets. You know, those stuff that keeps you warm. And I like the length of this, you know, goes down to a little bit to your butt right here. So so that way, you know, you don't catch yourself always pulling down and tugging down and stuff like that. You know, over time, I was never a fan of those jackets that come up to your waist and you're always tugging it down, just because the elastic was right around here and it was like always uncomfy, you know. But I like the longer type jackets that go down to my butt, so that way I don't have to do all that. But yeah, this is Patagonia Topley right here, 2024. When was this made right here? This was fall of 2017. So yeah, this is pretty much a 6 or 7 year old jacket, but I kid you not. So the story on this jacket is she bought it for her son. He was a teenager, and he wore it a couple times for the winter time. Next thing you know, he you know, as some teenagers do, they just end up getting taller and getting bigger, and you know, unfortunately it didn't fit him anymore, and you know, they had to end up reselling it. And this is pretty much brand new, even though this is 6 or 7 years. And I already you know, I'm a big advocate for secondhand or aftermarket marketplace types of clothes or even stuff, just because a lot of things people buy, it just never ends up being used. It just sits there. You know, I've been guilty of it. I have plenty of clothing pieces where I bought it and it just never ends up being used or not end up being my favorite. So I totally understand. And if you find some honest people out there that tell you, hey, this has only been worn just a few times, or it's pretty much new without tag, or just whatever, you know, you have enough honest people out there that you can, you know, luckily get a decent price on some of these jackets. The last jacket here, I mean, I did buy a few more jackets, but I don't really want to review them, or I just don't want to really go through it. But this one here is my last one. I think this is the warmest jacket right here. The Topley is of course really warm, but this one is most definitely when it gets really cold, it's going to be my go-to mountain equipment. And look at this puffer here. This thing is a serious piece. You know, if you really want to be extra warm and toasty, this is going to be the one for you. And I already did a review on this. And like I said, the only thing I don't like about this is the zipper pulling on the left hand side. But everything else is normal. You know, 2 pockets right here and then the internal pocket right there. A really simple design, and there's nothing I can really complain about this, you know. But yeah, I really like this. This is gonna keep me warm. So what do you think about these jackets here? I think when it comes to warmth, I think I have them all covered in all the different levels, from light falls and early winters, all the way down to the heavy duty stuff right here. Um, yeah. What do you think about this? And so, what do you guys think about this collection here? Is this a good 2024 style? What do you prefer? I mean, everybody's phase in fashion is different, you know? Some people don't really pay attention to what they wear, they just buy whatever they see at a good price or what brands they know, and that's it. They don't really explore around to see what they might like or what they don't like, whatever like that. But I found all these pieces, and I just bought them all too. So even though a lot of them are used or whatever, most of them are very much brand new, and I'm a proud owner of secondhand clothes. I really got into that kind of stuff just because, it keeps the rotation going. You know what I mean? Compared to things going into landfills or being thrown away or just whatever. If people got like pretty much brand new stuff or lightly used or whatever like that, I wouldn't mind picking it up if it's still in decent shape. But anyways, yeah, let me know down in the comments what kind of jackets are you into.